Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video to talk about the testimony from the governing body regarding the child abuse in Australia and the dealings with that and how they deal with it, policies. And I was just watching Mike and Kim's video where they're highlighting some of the testimony from the governing body member, Jackson. And I mean, I am just in disbelief that this man who has all of these followers, who hangs on every word they say, who turn their back on their children, their family, based on their word, their interpretation of Scripture. And then when there's legal trouble, he has the nerve to get on the stand and lie about those procedures and about those teachings and doctrines. I shouldn't be. I should be expecting it, and yet it's just unbelievable to me. And so, just listen to this. I'm just in shock from this. It's ridiculous.
Mr. Jackson, I have to say that my understanding is as if someone in that position is caught transgressing one of the rules, then they would still be subject to the disciplinary procedures, including possibly disfellowshipping. Is that not right?
That is a possibility, but in all fairness to your question, I think there are circumstances that I couldn't make a definitive comment on that.
Yes. And so, for example, if they had become inactive or sought to fade without formally dissociating, and the elders came to visit and found them celebrating Christmas or a birthday, they would be found to be in transgression of the rules, would they not?
That is not my understanding, but again, as I said, it's not my field. That goes into policy with regard to those type of things. But from my personal experience, that's not the case.
Well, you say it's not your field, but you remember the governing body, which is responsible, as you've said, for the whole field, and you've been a member for 10 years, and all the committees are responsible to and accountable to the governing body.
That is correct.
So it is your field, isn't it?
Only as far as approving the basic scriptural principles. So is there a scriptural principle that you have in mind you want to ask me about, or are you talking about policies and implementation of policies? So there is a difference there.
And the policies are all subject
Nice
to
try.
scriptural principles, aren't
Trying to wriggle out of it.
Yes, and if you have a question on the scriptural principle, I'm very happy to try and explain it.
And for that reason, the policies have to be approved by the governing body to ensure that they are in keeping with scriptural principles.
That's correct.
Yeah,
But
you have the final
fact that
word.
The policies at times need to be changed shows that there is
leeway on the policies?
This is who you're listening to. I mean, this is unbelievable. He's been on the governing body for 10 years, and he doesn't know whether or not someone who is faded or disassociated starts to celebrate a holiday or a birthday, and that becomes knowledge. They don't get disfellowship. They don't get called up on that, even though they're away from the congregation. That doesn't happen. He doesn't know about that. That is total bullcrap. And it just frustrates me because there are families listening to this man who talks out of both sides of his mouth. And this is just one clip of this hours and hours of testimony. Please, my God, wake up, people. Wake up and listen. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to the commentary of the governing body and what the things that they say, and really just think about it. Do you really think that someone who's been in the truth for years, I think Mike went on to say he was baptized in 1960 something. He's been in the truth for decades and been a governing body member for 10 years. And he doesn't know how disfellowshipping policies work? He needs to go check? Check with who? You're the one that makes the rules. It's just crazy. This is crazy, people. This is an organization of crazy. All right, just venting. Just venting. Please watch the trials, or the testimony from the governing body members. My God, it's unreal what they say. I'm sure I'll be back after I listen to more of this. I'm sure I'll have to vent a little more. Just bear with me. Thanks.